This is Italian football lover channel, my friends. Today I want to make predictions. Match day 5 games of La Liga. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. Please click the like button. Thank you so much. Let's start with Real Betis Leganes game. Real Betis team couldn't get any victory so far this season in La Liga. They got a very bad start. They stayed draw against 1-1 Girona at home. They remained draw against Alaves 0-0 in away game. They lost against Real Madrid 2-0 in last away game. In the last game, Real Betis won versus Leganes 2-1 at home. And Leganes has 5 points. And Leganes team lost against Mallorca 1-0 in last match at home. They stayed draw against Valladolid 0-0 in away game. And they remained draw against Osasuna 1-1 in away game. They got 2 draws in away games. But Real Betis this time is going to make the advantage of playing at home. And they will win over against Leganes. Real Betis 2, Leganes 1 is my prediction for this game. Second game, Mallorca Villarreal. Mallorca is going to be at home, and Mallorca got 2 draws at home. They stayed draw against Real Madrid 1-1 at home. At the same time, my dear friends, this Mallorca team won versus Leganes 1-0 in last away game. But they lost against Osasuna 1-0 in away game, my dear friends. In the last game played between of these two teams, Villarreal won versus Mallorca 1-0 in away game last season. And Villarreal team won versus 4-3 Celta Vigo at home. They stayed draw against 2-2 Atletico Madrid at home. They stayed draw against 1-1 Valencia in last away game before they won versus Sevilla 2-1 in away game, my dear friends. And so hard clash is awaiting us, my dear friends. And in the last game at home, Mallorca stayed draw against Sevilla 0-0. Maybe Villarreal is seeming a little bit closer to victory. This is reality, a little bit. But Mallorca is so dangerous team at home. They are resistant team. Because of that, my prediction is going to be draw for that match. Draw. Mallorca 1, Villarreal 1. And another game, Espanyol Alaves. Espanyol has 4 points, my dear friends, and Alaves has 7 points. Espanyol got the first victory against Rayo Vallecano in the last match at home by winning 2-1. Before they lost against 1-0 Real Sociedad at home. They stayed draw against Atletico Madrid 0-0 in away game. Alaves team is playing better at home. They won versus Las Palmas 2-0 at home. They stayed draw against Betis 0-0 at home. But they won versus 2-1 Real Sociedad in last away game. They lost against 2-1 Celta Vigo in the first away game of La Liga. In the last game, Espanyol won versus Alaves 1-0 at home. Again, Espanyol is seeming a little bit closer to victory, but Alaves is dangerous team. They will force Espanyol significantly, in my opinion. Because of that, this game will end up in draw. Draw is my prediction. Espanyol 1, Alaves 1. And Sevilla Getafe. Sevilla got a very bad start to season. They are playing in so poor way in the recent years. In the recent years, they couldn't get any victory. They have just 2 points in La Liga. Sevilla team stayed draw against Las Palmas 2-2 in away game. They remained draw against 0-0 Mallorca in last away game. Again, they lost against 2-0 Girona in last match at home. Getafe has 3 points. They got 3 consecutive draws. My dear friends, they stayed draw against Bilbao 1-1 in away game. They remained draw against Rayo Vallecano and Real Sociedad at home 0-0 with same results. Hard clash is awaiting us, my dear friends. Last season, Getafe won versus Sevilla 3-0 in away game. But this time, I think this time Sevilla won't lose this game. They have to take points from this game. Maybe Sevilla may win this game, but I don't rely on this Sevilla team. Because of that, my prediction is draw. Sevilla 1, Getafe 1. And Real Sociedad, Real Madrid. Real Sociedad got 2 consecutive defeats at home. They lost against Rayo Vallecano and Alaves 2-1 at home. They stayed draw against Getafe 0-0 in last away game. They got a bad start to season. They have just 4 points. Real Madrid got 2 successive draws in away games. They stayed draw against Mallorca and Las Palmas 1-1 in away games with same results. Real Madrid won versus 2-0 Betis in last match at home. Last season, Madrid won versus Sociedad 1-0 in away game. But in my opinion, this is time to win for Real Madrid in away game. Real Sociedad 1, Real Madrid 2 is my prediction for this game. Celta Vigo, Valladolid. Celta Vigo is playing way more better at home. They won versus Sevilla 3-1 at home. They won against 2-1 Alaves at home. But they lost against 3-2 Osasuna in last away game. They lost against Villarreal 4-3 in away game. We saw so many goals in Celta Vigo's games so far this season. And Valladolid team is really mediocre team. They stayed draw against Leganes 0-0 at home. They lost against 7-0 Barcelona in away game. They lost against 3-0 Real Madrid in away game. Valladolid is playing a little bit better at home. Celta Vigo will win over against Valladolid, my dear friends. I want to take a chance to Celta Vigo for victory. Celta Vigo 3, Valladolid 1 is my prediction for this game. Girona Barcelona. Girona is going to be at home. They won versus Osasuna 4-0 at home. They won against Sevilla 2-0 in last away game. Barcelona is at the top of the point table. They won all the games. They won versus 2-1 Valencia and Rayo Vallecano in away games. They won against 7-0 Valladolid in last match at home. It was amazing victory for Barcelona team. Really, they are playing in amazing way this season. Last season, Girona won versus Barcelona 4-2 at home, and at the same time in away game with same results, they got 2 successive victories against Girona last season with same results 4-2. But this time, this game is gonna be so hard clash. Maybe draw is possible, but this Barcelona is playing in amazing way this season, my dear friends. Because of that, by a little margin, after a challenging game, Barcelona will win over against Girona. Barcelona is really amazing this season. Girona 1, Barcelona 2 is my prediction for this game. Las Palmas Athletic Bilbao. Las Palmas has 2 points. They got 2 draws at home. They stayed draw against 2-2 Sevilla at home. They remained draw against 1-1 Real Madrid at home. And they lost against 2-0 Alaves in last away game. But Las Palmas is so poor team. Athletic Bilbao got a bad start to season. They have 4 points. As I remember, they stayed draw against Getafe 1-1 at home. They lost against 1-0 Atletico Madrid in last match at home. They lost against 2-1 Barcelona in away game. Athletic Bilbao team. This is their second away game. My dear friends, so hard clash is awaiting us. Athletic Bilbao is not in so good situation. Because of that, draw is possible. Please don't forget that. But by a little margin, I want to take a chance to Athletic Bilbao for victory. Las Palmas 1, Athletic Bilbao 2 is my prediction for this game. Atletico Madrid, Valencia. Atletico Madrid is going to be at home. And Atletico Madrid teams take draw against 0-0 Espanyol at home. They won versus 3-0 Girona at home. They won against 1-0 Athletic Bilbao in last away game. They got a very good start to season, my dear friends. And Valencia team has just 1 point. They are at the bottom of the point table. They couldn't get any victory in La Liga thus far. This Valencia team lost against 1-0 Athletic Bilbao in away game, and they lost against 3-1 Celta Vigo in away game. They stayed draw against Villarreal 1-1 in last match at home. Hard clash is awaiting us, my dear friends. Valencia is supposed to take points from this game, but Atletico Madrid is so strong and quality team. They are playing better at home. Because of that, after a hard clash, Atletico Madrid will win over against Valencia, and at the same time Atletico won versus Valencia 2-0 at home last season. Atletico Madrid 1, Valencia 0 is my prediction for this game. And my dear friends, Rayo Vallecano Osasuna, this is the last match of the week. Rayo Vallecano is going to be at home. This Rayo Vallecano has 4 points. They won versus 2-1 Sociedad in away game. They stayed draw against Getafe 0-0 in away game. They lost against 2-1 Espanyol in last away game, and they lost against 2-1 Barcelona at home, their second game this season at home. And last season Vallecano won versus Osasuna 2-1 at home. Osasuna is playing better at home. They won versus 3-2 Celta Vigo at home. They won against 1-0 Mallorca at home, but they lost against 4-0 Girona in last away game, my dear friends. Hard clashes awaiting us, but Rayo Vallecano will make the advantage of playing at home. They will win over against Osasuna. Rayo Vallecano 2, Osasuna 1 is my prediction for this game. All my predictions like this match day 5 games of La Liga. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. You may write your comments down below. Please click the like button. It makes me so glad. See you on my next videos, my dear friends. Bye!